This little piece is one of the back details from his back panel, but it makes an excellent reflector to put behind his eye. So I'm just going to chrome it up and then make room for the LED to go in there. That edge should be all white. I'm going to have to mask off part of that panel and paint it white to match the rest of the leg. Cover up that little bit of red up there too. Now his leg will look like a bodywork assembly that wraps around and has a panel inset, which is cool. Could I have put a lot more attention to detail and make sure you didn't see any of the seams between 3D prints and none of the print lines? Yeah, obviously I could have. And sometimes I do, but it's all about perspective. How close is someone going to have to be to see that print line or that seam? It's going to start looking like a robot now. The guy that designed this particular BD-1, in the instruction files, he said to go ahead and melt these pieces together instead of glue them, and I gotta say, it's pretty sturdy. I like it. I did have to do a little sanding on that ball joint inside of the shoulder, but I figured y'all had seen me do enough sanding, so I skipped it. You're welcome. The hip outside gets attached to the body, and the white part on the inside needs to be able to move freely, so I'm just going to use a little glue to tack it there, but most of the work is done by the pins going to the inside and getting melted down like rivets. the little disc joint in his head to the top part of his neck the same way by melting it. But got a weird angle on it, so I'm gonna switch out the head for a different one. When I was working on my original BD-1, he took a dive off the workbench. Broke his neck, broke both his feet, popped one of his legs off. It was tragic. So anyway, this time he's rigged up before I try to get his face wires all attached. Yeah, this part's going to be all arms and asses. Didn't have a good angle. I'm just gluing the LEDs to the back of the eye and then gluing that reflector piece to it. I didn't film it, but I finished him off with a brown wash because he'd been stranded on a planet for who knows how many years all by himself, so he'd be a little bit dirty. I can't believe he's done. Well, I got a lot of projects to get to. Better get started. Hey, if you stuck around this long, then you and I like the same kind of videos, and you're my kind of people.